It was not a great week this week. I'm going to tell you what I ate. Stay tuned. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lydia. If you're new here, I've been on this keto weight loss journey for 2.5 years. I am on my mission to lose 100 pounds. And last time I checked, I was about 3 pounds away from hitting that 100-pound mark. And then I wanted to lose an additional 15. Let me tell you about this week, guys. This week wasn't a great week. I haven't been making the best choices this week. I'm going to show you what I ate, then we'll talk. It is 12 o'clock and I'm going in with a protein-sparing modified fast bun with I think it's a bacon and cheddar beef patty with smokehouse cheddar on top, some Primal Kitchen garlic aioli mayo, sugar-free ketchup, and mustard on this bun. Caesar made some of this queso. It's got bacon in this skillet, so I've been eating some of that with some pork rinds. All right, finished my burger, so I'm going to have a second cup. This is actually decaf. And I've got my little keto brownie kind of towards the end of that batch I made. All right, is it about 3:40? I've got a bowl of some mashed cauliflower with a little bit of Brussels sprouts with bacon, just because they were all put in the same container in the fridge. So I'm heating it all up together and having this as I think my last little meal or snack for the day. It is 6:40 and I am drinking a green tea with some apple cider vinegar, some lemon juice, and a squirt of stevia while we do little art projects for Christmas. Good morning, happy Monday. It is 10 a.m. and I am making my coffee so I can have my eating window be between 10 and 2 today to get back to 20 hours of fasting and hopefully 1 meal a day this week. All right, we're about to run into town to run some errands. So I went ahead and got some 0% Fage yogurt with a scoop of strawberry collagen to kind of hold me over until I eat my main meal for the day. All right, I also added a little bit of Sola granola and some Lily's chocolate chips, and this is my first little snack for the day. All right, here is my meal for today. I've got mashed cauliflower with some keto gravy and some leftover turkey with this keto gravy, and some leftover Brussels sprouts cooked in bacon. Smothering it. And this is my meal for today. All right, it is 6:45. I am making a green tea because I am trying to curb my appetite. Getting a little hungry at 6:45. So I'm gonna drink this green tea. I put a little splash of apple cider vinegar in it, a squirt of caramel stevia, and a little splash of lemon juice. So this will do it for today. I think I've been fasting since like 1:15, 1:30 today. 1:30 today, I think. All right, here is the patty melt. Looks like it only has one bun. A coleslaw on pickle. Caesar's barbecue burger. Oh, wait, I thought I was recording. There's the sausage and onion. Here are soups with the crisps, the mayo. All right, we lucked out because today these are like $1 to clear them out of the fridge. So we got 2 to try One is a chocolate cake cup, and the other one is a chocolate drizzle cake cup. Well, this was unexpected. We ended up at a restaurant and Caesar ordered these beef fajita nachos, and I wasn't going to eat. I was fasting since lunch, and here I am eating probably about a third of this plate. Not a good way to end a day. Good morning and happy Wednesday. It is 9:30, and if I was doing great and fasting the way I was supposed to, it would be already over 20 hours of fasting if I drank my coffee right now. The problem is last night we went and checked out kind of like a community lighting of the park kind of thing. They have it every year. They didn't have it last year because of COVID, but the last time that we went was about 2 years ago. The kids love it. They have a live band. Santa Claus is there to take pictures. They have Christmas carolers. It happens in this little shopping center and all the stores are open, or they have samples outside. It's usually a great time. It's like a lighting of the park. Then they put the lights up for Christmas and it's awesome. It's a bit of a drive, but we headed over there yesterday to, partake in our kind of annual tradition that we attend this thing, and it was a bust. There was nobody there, no Santa Claus. The kids got to see the Grinch, but half the stores were closed. There were no band or carolers or anything like that. So we ended up leaving. It was about 6:30. The kids were hungry. We stopped at a restaurant for them to have dinner. I wasn't anticipating eating dinner. My husband really wasn't anticipating eating dinner. We had that big lunch yesterday at the keto restaurant, and then he ordered super nachos. So he had like beef fajita nachos. I started eating a few of the chips and a little bit more chips and salsa, and then more chips, salsa, and salt, and then the nachos came out, and I started eating a little bit of that. So needless to say, I was not fasting for the rest of the day after lunch yesterday, which is why the scale went up. I'm sure with the salt and the chips that I had, I'm probably retaining, hopefully, a pound of water there. Hopefully I get rid of it today. Also yesterday we did go shopping, and I found for the first time this white chocolate skinny syrup, 0 calories, 0 sugar. But I used to love the white chocolate mochas at Starbucks, and so I do want to try it today. I'm gonna go ahead and make my coffee now. It would have been 20 hours of fasting. I would have made it today right now anyway, but who knows how long I have been fasting. I guess about 7:30, 14 hours of fasting instead of 20. I mean, it's okay. It's not the best. I'm not sure what I'm going to have for my meal today. We do have a little bit of leftover rotisserie chicken and turkey. I'd like to clean out my fridge of that, so I'll probably eat that in some way or form today. And hopefully I can stay the course with my plan this week and stick to, at hopefully, 20 hours of fasting, 1 meal a day. But, I don't want to feel too restricted, and if I'm just not feeling it this week, maybe I should give myself the break. I just know that it works for me, so if I give myself a break, I'm basically giving myself that option to stall and take longer to get to my goal. And it's already been 2.5 years. So anyway, I'm going to make my coffee, my collagen coffee, and maybe add a little splash of this in there. We'll see. I don't know if you guys have the elf on the shelf in your house, but last night we got a second elf hanging from our ceiling fan. We have Clyde, which I guess is that one here. And now he brought a friend, which now Ivy has named Sparkles. So now we've got Clyde and Sparkles, who are supposed to be here watching the kids and making sure Santa knows that they are good and on the nice list and not the naughty list. But they usually get into some kind of mischievous situations and behavior in watching them. But yeah, that's what the kids woke up to this morning. A little letter and the extra book. You know what's crazy is like I'm so hungry right now. I mean, normally I get hungry about the time I break my fast anyway. My coffee curbs my appetite, but I really do think munching on those nachos and chips last night, just like, I'm normally really good. And I think one too many times of sitting down in a restaurant watching other people eat while I was trying to fast, I think I just got to me and I just went, screw it, I want some chips. And those nachos look good, I'll eat some of those nachos. I wasn't really hungry, I don't think, yesterday. But yeah, now I'm finding myself hungry. So. All right, Caesar made loaded Brussels sprouts. So we've got Brussels sprouts with bacon, cheese, and sour cream. All right, it is 1:40 and I am finishing off these loaded Brussels sprouts that Caesar made. And then I made these fried chicken tacos with this shredded Colby Jack cheese inside. And I'm gonna eat that with guacamole and some salsa. And this is what I'm eating today. Doesn't look very, it's kind of messy, but it's good. Good morning, happy Thursday. It is 8:51. I have been fasting for 19 hours and I just can't do it today. I can't make it to 20 hours. I bought this yesterday and Caesar said it is so flipping good and I had never seen it before. So I am now on a mission. And he said to try it with the caramel collagen. So I'm gonna make a cup of coffee and I'll probably just use one of these instead of my flavored coffees and then do the caramel and white chocolate mocha. Yay! There it is. There's a lovely cup of coffee with a sugar-free whipped cream, but I forgot to weigh myself. So let me go jump on the scale and see what that scale is saying today. Look at my handsome husband enjoying a Thursday date. No kids. See it? The red light. There it is. I know. Garlic Parmesan ranch. Good morning. Happy Friday. Is it a happy Friday? Is it a happy Friday? Did you see my scale? My scale was up 3 pounds from yesterday, and that is not good. I have been fasting for 19 hours and 42 minutes, and I'm just gonna make my coffee, guys. I've decided that this week has been a little cray-cray for me in trying to intermittent fast 20 hours. I think I only hit 19 on average every day this week, trying to do the 1 meal a day, but then I make it some ginormous meal, or I go out to eat and I overindulge, and then I see it on the scale. So I'm gonna take a week off of just relaxing and enjoying my keto life, and then moving forward from there. So I am going to make my coffee because it's always the best part of my day. Makes me happy. It's gonna make me a lot happier than that scale did today. But it's okay. It's okay. I knew it was going to be up. I knew it was going to be up because of all the fried food I ate yesterday that was not keto, and a ton of that low carb beer. Low carb or not, it was still calories. So it is what it is. Let's start a new day. All right, so today I spontaneously decided to go ahead and do a bulletproof coffee. I have not had one of those in a very, very, very long time. Normally I put heavy whipping cream, tablespoon of butter, tablespoon of MCT oil, a tablespoon of the raw cacao, blended it all up. But today, since I've got the chocolate collagen, I'm not gonna do the raw cacao. And I already did my creamer, so I'm just gonna blend this up. The reason I'm doing a bulletproof coffee today is I find MCT oil keeps things moving, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I guess there's not much more to say. It keeps things moving, and I think I need some movement. So I'm gonna try it. I haven't had a bulletproof coffee, like I said, in forever. So we'll see how this makes me feel. Normally, I just have my regular coffee, so I'm still gonna top it with my sugar-free whipped cream because this stuff is the bomb. The bomb. All right, fast officially broken. Fat is so good. All right, it is 10:23 and I decided to go ahead and make breakfast today. I haven't allowed myself breakfast since I've been doing one meal a day. So today, it's Friday. I am making chorizo and eggs, and I'm gonna eat it with this little creamy milk, the rest of this cheese, and a couple of low-carb tortillas, and that's what it's looking like for Friday morning. All right, so I had a little bit of these, not much, maybe about a handful, and I wanted to taste these. So I only had very little of these. And then I did pour myself maybe about a serving of these. So that's what I've been munching on this afternoon. So as you saw, I did not make the best keto choices this week, and I found myself struggling more when we went out to eat. Like, I never had this issue before, but this week, for some reason, I knew I was fasting, but yet that didn't stop me from eating a few chips with salt and salsa, and then Caesar's nachos came out, and I was eating a few, if not almost half of his plate of nachos, maybe a third, but still more than what I should be if I was fasting that evening. And then I made up for it the following day. I thought I did okay. And then yesterday we had a lunch date and ordered huge 22-ounce low-carb beers and had the wings. And yes, wings are keto, all that ranch. But what wasn't keto was the fried cheese curds that we ordered and the fried pickles as a side. And of course I'm up 3 pounds this morning. Of course I am up with all of that. And what's crazy is I normally would never have ordered that. And I don't know if giving myself that day, one day to be off keto, but then the nachos are not keto. So then that was a day that I was off keto. The pickles and the cheese curds are not keto. So that was an extra day. So I'm not just giving myself one day off of keto. So I don't know if it's the restriction. I don't know if it's the fasting, because the 20 hours this week was good. It's not that I was hungry in the evening. I eat such a big meal, my main meal, because I know I'm not going to eat dinner, so I need it to sustain me. The worst thing I want is to have a headache or starting to get hungry around 7:30 or 8 o'clock, and I can't eat because I'm fasting, which is easier to do at home. But when you're out and about and everybody else is eating, it was harder for me to have that willpower as we saw this week. So I'm a little bummed. I am going to, full disclosure, talk about how I haven't been going as regularly to the restroom as I would like. I go, it's not like I go days without going. I just don't go as much as I used to. And I don't know what that is, because normally that would happen when I was on carnivore or ketovore, and I chalked it up to not eating enough veggies. And now that I'm eating veggies and I'm still not going, I'm not exactly sure what it is. I'm not sure. But today Today, I don't know. I think starting today for all of next week, I'm just gonna relax and go back to keto basics for a week. Just take a break from my fasting or attempting to fast for 20 hours and take a break from attempting to eat one meal a day, because I think that's kind of what's screwed me up this week. Maybe I just need a break. So I think next week I'm just gonna go back to basics, not track, not fast, not do one meal a day, none of that, and just kind of chill next week. And then maybe the following week, one of the things that I was thinking about doing, and please leave me a comment and let me know if this is something you're interested in seeing, but I was pulling out my old journals and I was thinking about trying a week of what I ate my very first week on keto. I'm curious to see what I ate. Oh, my eye is twitching. I wonder what that means. What does it mean when your eye twitches? Weird. But I was thinking of trying out what I ate my first week on keto, good, bad, and lessons I've learned. I'm still curious of what that would do on the scale if I tried to eat like I ate my very, very first week on keto. Because I kept track of everything. I wrote down amounts of food and everything. So that's something I'm thinking about doing the following week, because I'm sure I'm retaining water from all the fried stuff that I ate yesterday. I ate a ton of fried stuff yesterday. Fried wings, fried, not breaded, but fried wings. But I did have fried cheese and fried pickles, and none of this stuff was good, and I knew better, and I guess I just needed a break and I didn't care. I'm not exactly sure, but that I don't care mentality is what leads you down that slippery slope of just throwing your hands up in the air and saying forget it. So I'm trying not to get to that point. Obviously, I've come a long, long way, but I'm just trying to recognize issues, warning signs, red flags, my things that I need to fix with food and eating, and be better moving forward. So anyway, that is it for today, guys. So sorry for such a cluster of a week. It did not come out the way that I wanted to this week, definitely not on the scale, but I'm going to give myself a break, and it's the holidays, and not meaning I'm going to give myself a break, but just like ease up for about a week and then just reassess. I hope your week is going better than mine. That's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell, leave me a comment, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.